Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get that. You cannot sleep well
Well,
while
while I'm sleeping.
sleeping. I thought sleepy.
Yes.
Ah, you have some insomnia these days.
Actually, it is not insomnia because
Are you okay?
actually I'm not okay. I'm really sleepy.
Oh, yeah, I can see it with your eye. I cannot even see your eyes, actually. Why? What happened?
No, nowadays I think I couldn't sleep well during I'm sleeping.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get that. You cannot sleep well
Well,
while
while I'm sleeping.
sleeping. I thought sleepy.
Yes.
Ah, you have some insomnia these days.
Actually, it is not insomnia because I'm always sleepy at 10 p.m.
All right.
Yes. But
Oh, you're
when
all.
I get sleep, when I take a sleep, I think it's a
Ah,
little uncomfortable.
I see. Okay. I see your body is I think you are so tired these days. That's why you wanted to sleep a lot.
Yes.
Right. Okay, that's the reason why. In my case, before I usually like, for example, I got home and I usually sleep at 12:30. I usually get up at 7. Nowadays I usually get up at 8. I don't know why also. I need more sleep. Yeah. Yes, I think so. We are already tired. I think we need a
Yes.
break again. Right. Why not go on a travel again? Oh, anyway, your winter vacation is fast approaching, right? Do you have a winter vacation?
No, we don't have winter
Oh,
vacation.
really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought all companies in Korea have winter vacation.
Oh no, most company have just summer vacation.
Oh, so in winter, the whole winter, you have to work.
Yes, of course. I can take my day off.
Mhm.
I can use my day off for one day, but if I don't go to work, maybe
Mhm.
I will have more work after my
Ah,
holiday.
that's the problem in office work, right?
Yes, right.
Uh, you were thinking, oh, I can take a rest. But when you go back to work, wow,
Yes, I got more.
piles and piles, right? Piles and piles of work.
Yes.
Okay, so it's better not to get absent, right?
Yes.
Yes, me too. In my case, I wanted to take a leave. I wanted also to take a rest, but then there are so many things to do. You call your student. You tell them that you cannot have a class on that
Ah.
day. Ask them if they want to study with another teacher or postpone. You have to write. Oh my God. You see?
Why you have
So,
to call for your student because company can have a call.
uh, actually, they will not do that. You have to do it. They are they told us that that's not their work. But I was thinking, why are you making the life of teachers so difficult? Like you could just tell the if the teacher will tell the student like, "Oh, I will be absent here and this day," like that, then the student will know. So it's up to that student if she will have a class or not, right? But we have to call them one by one and then ask them if they will have a class with another teacher or postpone their schedule. That is a rule. That's why it's very difficult. So sometimes, even though I wanted to take a rest, and it's okay because I have Saturday and Sunday. Yes,
That means on
like that.
Saturday you you have a work.
I'm sorry.
That means if you use your day off on Friday, you have to work on Saturday.
We don't have day off.
Ah.
Now you see, we don't have day off. That's why. Mm. But then I am planning to take a leave on January 1 is a holiday, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
right.
January 1 next year is a holiday. I think this is on a Monday. This is on a Monday. I'm planning to take a leave on 2 and 3, Tuesday and Wednesday. Yes. So I will submit my leave form on December. Right, because I never took a leave for the whole year. So I need to take a rest.
So what will you do during this day?
I'm sorry.
So what will you do during this day?
Oh, actually, New Year is a very important holiday for Filipinos. So we have parties here, usually drinking party, barbecue party, fireworks display. So of course, actually 31, December 31 midnight,
Yes.
midnight of December 31, fireworks display.
Um,
Yeah, barbecue party. So usually January 1, you're so tired, you feel so sleepy like that. Some people travel during this day. In my case, I will travel too.
where?
I want to go to the beach.
Ah,
Right. Not for swimming. During this day, it's a little bit cold also in the Philippines.
yes. Why
Like maybe
don't
the
you have off-road
temperature is.
travel?
I'm sorry.
Oh, why don't you have off-road travel?
I cannot hear you, Maury.
Yes, why don't you have off-road travel during this day?
Abroad travel?
Yes.
Ah. You know that already, right?
Yes, you always said you are short on cash.
Like this is always like this.
Yes, what's the problem with you?
I don't know what's happening. I shopped again today. I bought bags, I bought wallets like that. It's here up here.
Hmm.
And then when I had written here all the things I spent, like I said, oh my God, no more spending, no more spending. You see, that's why I cannot really like, I cannot really save for traveling abroad. But I plan next year. I plan to visit Thailand again. Next year, March or April. Yes, I
Uh,
wanted to go there again for 3 days only. For 3 days, I can only afford 3 days. That, yeah. Anyway, I have friends in Thailand, so it's okay. I can go there alone and I can meet my friends there. Yes. Oh, in your case, why only Japan? With your salary, you can go to Europe. You can
no,
go to America.
no, just in my salary, the proper country is just Japan, not Europe or American.
Oh, but then you wish to visit European countries too, right?
Yes, of course, I wish to visit the Europe, but yes, but I'm short on cash to travel Europe.
Really? Maybe you are just
Yes.
saving for something. Are you saving for your marriage?
No, actually not marriage, but I'm saving my money for my just myself and my future.
Oh, okay. You plan to buy a house. You're planning to buy a house?
If I buy my house with my just my salary, maybe it takes 30 years.
Oh my God.
Yes, and that means
Right.
I
I
can't
suddenly
buy my
remember.
house.
I suddenly remember the price of houses in Korea.
Yes, I'm
Expensive.
already give up.
Oh no. Yes, for me also, like I want to have a car, I want to have a house.
But
But right
car
now when
is
I'm
cheaper
looking at
than house.
but then, in my case, car is not important, house is more important.
Ah, yeah, sure.
Yes. But when I look at my savings, like I think I could only buy 1 square centimeter lot. I cannot even buy a land for me to build my house. It's really difficult. That's why my dad always tell me, "Oh, maybe you could build your house in a pot, a flower pot." Yeah, because it's the only thing you could afford because you're always spending. My dad always tell me that. Yes, because I usually say, "Oh, I want to buy a house. I want to have a house, my own house." And my dad told me that, "Oh, you can build your house in a flower pot." Yeah, it's the only thing you can afford. But then in Korea, you don't need lot, right?
A
How
lot?
lot, LOT.
What you mean?
Uh, don't you know lot?
A lot like that?
No, 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 no. Um, House and lot.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Lot is land.
Yes.
You don't need to buy lot, right? Because if it is an apartment, you just have to buy. For example, I'm so curious. How do you do it in Korea? If this is the apartment, if it is like a big apartment, 21 floor,
yes.
if you're going to buy an apartment, then the whole floor, you own the whole floor?
Of course, if I have enough money to buy all floor, I can buy it.
Uh-huh.
But yes, we don't need we don't need the full floor of apartment.
Ah, you mean one floor had many rooms?
Yes, like two or
Ah,
three like that.
okay. So if you buy an apartment, only one room.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, oh, and that only one room apartment cost that millions of wons.
Of course, it is not actually one room because there is a like for example living room, bedroom, like that.
Hmm.
So very
Mm.
yes, most people live in the house like two with two room.
Hmm.
Yes, just like that.
Mm. I see. I had a question to ask you. What would you, because they are also selling houses in Korea, right?
Yes.
Individual houses. But those houses can be found in rural areas,
Yes.
provinces,
Yes.
right? Would you rather choose to buy a house in a rural area or buy an apartment in an urban area,
I think it
city?
depends on the person, but in my case, I prefer the apartment than just individual house
Oh, why?
because in Korea apartment is more comfortable
Oh,
than
really?
yes individual house.
Oh, I thought house is better because you own the building, the whole house. You don't need to share building with other people.
Yes.
Okay. But in your case, you would like to
Yes. Live.
have an apartment.
Yes.
Okay. Who, for example, you bought one room in an apartment. Who will pay for the maintenance
What is
of
the
that?
maintenance?
Maintenance, like the paint outside the wall.
Ah.
If there is a broken window, you need
Mm,
to pay if you bought already
yes.
that apartment.
In Korea, if you in Korea we are living in apartment and we have to pay some money for up for our apartment to to fair or fix
Hmm?
something.
Ah, for repair, for
Yes,
maintenance.
yes.
Oh, really? Not the owner of the apartment?
No, there's no owner apartment.
Oh, so if you buy that, all, to whom do you buy the apartment?
The total building, you mean?
I'm sorry.
Oh, what do you mean the owner of
Oh,
apartment?
for example, this is a building, and it has
Yes,
three floors.
yes,
One, two, one, two, one, two, like that. This
yes,
one is owned by another person. This one owned by another
yes,
person, right?
yes,
The whole building is owned by all of you then.
yes,
Ah, so if the whole building needs to be repainted, then each room will give money for the paint
yes.
of the whole building.
We have to pay about a little money.
Ah.
Yes, a month.
If the elevator is destroyed and you need to fix that, each of the room have to give money also for the repair.
Yes, but
Oh.
in this case, one floor people don't need to pay the money because they don't use the elevator.
Ah, right.
Yes,
Ah, okay. So only the second floor and oh,
yes.
amazing. Okay, I got it now. Oh, so as if you are sharing it with another people also.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Where would you like to buy an apartment? Where in Seoul?
The most expensive place is around the Hangang River, Han River.
Ah, you want to buy an apartment near the river.
Yes, but of course I never can't buy the apartment around the Hangang.
Ah, but you dream.
Yes, it's my just my wish.
Okay. It's really expensive.
Yes.
Ah, real expensive then. Ah, okay. I see. Yes, but the only with how about the apartment that you can only afford? Where would you like to buy an apartment?
Uh, Maybe I want to live around the Gangnam.
Gangnam. Oh, you can afford Gangnam,
Yes. It's a really
right?
rich neighborhood in Korea.
Really? I
Yes.
thought Gangnam area is a place for rich people.
Yes, right.
Oh, so you would like to buy an apartment there too.
Yes, of course, but I can't.
Amazing. Okay, as well. Anyway, thank you so much, Morris, for having a class with me. I know you were so sleepy, so I'll let you go. Okay?
Yes,
Yes.
okay.
Enjoy the weekend. I'm going to see you again next week, Morris.
Yes,
Bye
bye.
bye. Mhm.